So today we're going to be starting on a new project, which is probably going to end up being multi-part. This is going to be the first part. We are going to build a wood-burning water heater for a mobile hot tub project that you're going to hear about more later. Not sure what I'm going to entitle this, but we're kind of jumping into this project. We've got lots of stuff going on in the shop. We've got some stuff we're going to be dealing with here today. We're in the middle of building a hoist. We're sniping tires. It's chaotic. Let's go. So I got this drawing here. I just did it, drew it on camera, failed at that. 3-foot high burning barrel, fire in the bottom, air holes for that. So the objective is to heat water and have the device be able to go in a regular burning barrel. In a scenario where you usually already have a burning barrel, then you just place it in and it will heat water for you. So the name of the game is budget, so that's why we got these propane tanks. That's what these are, is 2 expired propane tanks, so they're useless. So repurposement. So we're going to pipe water in. That's what these black lines are. They're representing black iron pipe. Into the top one, into the bottom one, and then back out. And then along the sides of the tank we're going to have welded heat sink fins to help absorb more of the heat from the fire. This is going to be Mark 1. I've stumbled over multiple different ideas for heating water, but this is the one I'm going to try first. So this guy right beside me is the burning barrel. Can't see all the holes in the bottom. We got some other supplies for the project in it. Like we got some rebar which we'll be using to hang the propane tanks and place them in the barrel. We got some hose that we're going to be used for plumbing. And then we got this pipe insulation, 1.25 inches. It's big enough to put the feeder line and the return line from the boiler. I'm going to call it the boiler. We're not getting anywhere near boiling water temperature. Let's be clear here. Those power engineering guys, we're not building a boiler, we're building more like a circulating hot water tank type thing. And yeah, that'll go to and from the hot tub in the end, so there's not going to be any heat losses there that aren't negligible. Here are our propane tanks sitting on the workbench. I have more, but these are the 2 we're going to be starting with. I already zipped off the bottom ring, the top guard, taking out the valve, filled them with water, taking the water out. Now they're dry-ish inside, so they shouldn't be oxidizing or rusting too much in there. I'm not going to lose too much to that. So we're going to start by deciding whether we're going to be plumbing in this hole and out right beside it with a pipe sticking into the tank to get it to circulate around the tank, and then in the same side and out the same on here. Or if we're going to be going in, out the back, then out here, then up and out again. So it's going to be going through and then through. Not sure yet which way we're going to go, but I'm thinking it's going to be a... I really don't know yet how I want to do that. So we're going to crack on with this. Trying to show you guys my quick little plumbing mock-up for how it's actually going to work. Is on this side, we've got the in and out that reach over the side of the barrel. They'll probably be beside each other. Then we got this guy, which is going to go on the back here. And since these 90 fittings are cast iron, and welding cast iron to extruded or punched iron, it's not a thing. So I'm going to cut this nipple in half and sink them in. And that's what we're going to be using to get in the backside of these propane tanks. So I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. pressure welder. Look how good this shit is. Nah, I'm just fucking. It's not that good, but it's better than I thought it would be. Just finished welding all the heatsink fins on, did a bit of pressure testing, fixed up the leaks. So I learned something here. Move this with one and not crash it all over my own shit. There's this older propane tank, can't remember the date on it. Easy, boom, thicker metal. This newer one on this end here, much thinner. That's why these welds are so much larger and gobbier. I was getting frustrated, like holy shit right there. It's because I kept running through the metal and I didn't have any smaller rod. I couldn't turn the welder down anymore or else it would just wasn't a thing. So, finally got them to seal up good enough. And by good enough I mean 20 pounds and no bubbles on the Windex anywhere on here. So that's what that looks like now. And I put these on, the end here. That's where the hoses are going to hook up. Simple as that. Put her in there now. Got the pipes threaded in. Hose put on. One just rolling over here towards the drain. The other's hooked up to the tap. Let's turn it on. No big leaks in there. That's good. That's good. Here's the thing starting to fill up. So this is the practical demo. Water's coming in, things touched up, not that on anymore. Water's flowing out over there. Fire in the bottom, heating that up, but yep. So today is test day for this. The plan is to fill this here functioning hot tub, but we have it currently disabled because it costs too much money. That's the test for the boiler. It's going to try and heat this hot tub full of water and see how that goes. So I'm going to measure off how much water this hot tub takes to fill by just doing simple math, and we're going to get crack-a-lacking, light the fire over there, set up the pump, and keep going. That pile of firewood right there is what we're trying to heat it with. I truly hope we succeed. Now don't that just look like the coolest thing with all the paint burning off in the first light of the burning barrel. Got the insulation around the circulation hoses now. Unit 1. So we're going to sit like that right there. Okay, I've got the water flowing. She's in the fire. She's doing well. All leaks in this department. You can see a lot of water moisture on this. I think that's condensation from the huge temperature change on the metal. But any other leaks so far, if they are leaks, they're negligible. They're not harming the system. Whoop. They threw it over here. So it's about -1 out-ish right now. This water, city water temperature is quite frigid, but this is physically warm to the touch. It's weird, like you can see steam coming off of it. So I think this project is so far looking quite hopeful. So we started heating at 310. It's now 624. You probably couldn't see that. We got her raring, all stoked up because we're about to leave for a bit and I don't want it to cool down too much. But we measured the hot tub water temperature, and this far in, it's at 99 degrees Fahrenheit, and we started at 56 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and showed you the pile of wood before. Focus. Come on now, focus. The pile of wood before, and that's what we have left. So I'm going to call that pretty much a success. So in conclusion, the project so far is a success. This is part 1. Part 2 is building a hot tub that's portable. You can assemble it, disassemble it, take it where you want to go in a couple hours. That's part 2 of the project. A couple things I wanted to say is I didn't have to run out and purchase any of these parts for this project. I had them on hand and I just jumped on the idea after a bit of planning. The reason I didn't go out and buy copper and just make a copper coil like you see most common in these types of projects is because I didn't want to buy the copper, and the stuff I had I could mostly repurpose once if the project were to fail. It's also a little bit fun. I wanted to weld. And secondly, well, I guess that's really it. If you have any other ideas that aren't using a copper coil or a snorkel stove to do this with, please put them in the comments. Who knows, I might make it. Maybe, if it's a good one, I'll definitely make it and steal it and act like it's mine for a while. But anyways, 1,400 liters of water, approximately 3.5 hours, up to temp, from Canada garden hose temp to good old California hot tub temperature in 3.5 hours. Thank you.